J.P. Morgan mentioned today that we will see a recession within 9 months if President Trump goes ahead and takes the next step to 25% tariffs on those remaining items. If that happens, we will see, according to J.P. Morgan, we're going to see a recession within 9 months. The reason why it's 9 months is that's 3 quarters. We need 2 consecutive quarters to be officially in a recession. And I've got to tell you that I think that is probably true, not because the tariffs are going to be hurting America economy that much. I think it's going to be more of a perceived hurt on America economy. It is going to hurt the global economy. The global economy then is going to trickle down to America's economy. There's no doubt about that. We have lost our ability to negotiate with other areas of the world. I don't know where it went. I don't know how it was lost. I don't know why it was lost. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It shouldn't be lost. That should be the first thing we could do. President Trump doesn't really need to say a word about this. He doesn't have to say anything out on Twitter. If he wanted to play this strategically, he would not mention the name China at all. Just totally not even mention it. Would never come up. Wouldn't come up in a tweet. Wouldn't come up in a campaign rally. It would never come up. We would just very quickly pivot. We would have a team right now in Europe. We would be trying to set up meetings with Angela Merkel's Commerce Department, begin to negotiate a trade deal. Germany has already indicated that they will do a trade deal with America without France. They don't care about France. They're going to do a trade deal. Italy, we could get a deal done. We should be doing that immediately. The UK, we definitely can get a deal done there very, very quickly. That's something we should be doing. And we should be looking at all the nations in the Eurozone about doing country by country, if that's the way it's got to be, to get a trade deal done, including Eastern Europe. We need to be doing that right now. We do that. We solidify a deal with Japan, which we haven't done. We have pieces of a deal done, but we can finish that. We can move on to Singapore, Indonesia, Vietnam. We can be Philippines. We can be closing in on all these deals. We don't have to even mention the word China. It's going to be irrelevant. We shouldn't even be talking about it. China will be coming to the table. That is going to be far more threatening. This is the very same time that China is trying to build alliances with every country it can. They're trying desperately to find friends, and I suspect they will at some point in time. And what they're going to do is that strategy that I've just laid out that we need to be doing, China is going to be reversing that strategy. China is going to be working that strategy against us if we don't get working on it against China. And it doesn't look like there's no thoughts of that whatsoever. Because in order to work that strategy properly against China, we've got to do it in a very public way. We shouldn't be doing it behind closed doors. It should be done in a very public way so China and all the rest of the world can see it, but it's got to be done right now. Because you want to talk about concessions, China's going to be making major concessions with some of these other countries. You can bank on it, and we need to be getting ahead of that curve. And it doesn't look like we're making any efforts to do that. Hey, I want to thank you for watching the clip. We sure do appreciate it. Would you go right now, click on that subscribe button if you haven't already? That helps us. We would appreciate it. Thanks again.